ever wondered, how do you clean your makeup brushes? I mean, how long can you go without cleaning those things?
Yeah, don't look at me because I can go a long time. No, I have like a powder brush, Missy, that I cleaned this weekend, and it kept coming out and coming out like the brown gunk.
Yeah.
How often should I be cleaning that brush?
It depends on the brush. So you have synthetic brushes that are, you know, this
Is that the stuff if you buy in a grocery
see.
store, that's
Kinda
basically
slippery.
what you get?
No, you know, some grocery stores do have some natural hair bristles too, but you're going to want, synthetic brushes are really good. They're just man-made fibers. But then you're also going to have your natural hair brushes. This is what you're talking about, like powder brushes, you know, which are usually made from goat hair or horses, sable, things like that.
Okay.
So this is real hair, so you have to take care of it. So how often would you want to wash your hair?
Every other day, at least.
Well, you don't have to as much with makeup. So your natural hair brushes, you're going to want to wash at least once a week. And then the synthetic ones, you know, you can do 1 to 2 weeks, you know. 2 weeks should be your maximum on personal use for your brushes, so you get optimum flawless application.
So then I didn't know what soap to use. Like I thought, do I use like a gentle cleanser?
You know, there's so many expensive brush cleaners out there.
No,
that you
not
could,
Windex.
No, please don't use the Windex. Your brush will fall apart really fast. That you could go to Sephora, you could go buy the high-end brush cleaners, but really the best thing as a makeup artist for your brushes is just baby shampoo. So
I've heard that before.
Yeah, it's very gentle. It's gentle. It cleanses really well. So I'll use this for my natural hair brushes, and you work it in and wash them that way. And then for the synthetic ones, because you're using like concealers on it, you know, this one's really good for concealing underneath the eyes or concealing blemishes, which apparently I didn't do that great of a job today because on my way out the door, my husband's like, "What is that?" Like, honey.
I love that when I'm walking
go put
out.
a white suit on.
No, this coming from the man who's never had a pimple. He's like, "What's that?" And I'm like dodging his finger, like, "Don't touch it. Just don't touch."
Don't look at it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? But
on his
talking of that,
defense,
like I apply my foundation
Yeah.
with the brush like this, and you know, it's thicker, it's greasier, it's. How do you wash that and get all that out?
That I like to use. You can use baby shampoo again to get that out, or you can just use like antibacterial soap or even dish soap with the degreaser. Helps to get that off your synthetic brush.
Okay, so you brought out the shampoo to show us. How much soap not the shampoo, is that just baby what?
Just baby shampoo.
It is baby shampoo. Okay, it is.
Baby
Not baby
shampoo.
wash, but the shampoo. How much do you put on there?
You just use a little dime-sized amount, and you can put it in your hand, your palm of your hand. So you're just going to do a little bit, and then this should clean all your brushes. So where are we at here? So you have a little bit. You're just going to work it in. And you still want to be really gentle. Even when you're cleansing your brushes, just be gentle with them because they are going to fall out if you're aggressive. So you can just work it in like that, make sure it gets into all the tips on there. And then I like to do it under running cold water.
So cold, not hot water.
Right, not hot water. Okay. And then you can do that. Now your natural hair bristles, again, because this is natural hair, after like 2 or 3 months, they get kind of dry. So if you're feeling them, like if they get kind of frizzy on the ends, you're going to want to take a conditioner, and you can just use whatever you use for your normal hair. And again, just a tiny little bit.
Oh, really? Okay, this is something I haven't done before.
I wasn't
put conditioner on it. But
yeah, so
you're
again,
right.
the
It's
same
hair.
thing. You're going to work it in and let it set for at least 60 seconds. So it's really going to condition those hair fibers in your brush and make it a super soft finish. So once you wash this off, you're not going to want to store them upright, guys. Don't store them like this because all that water will go down and it'll actually loosen the glue that holds your brush on there. So squeeze out the excess. I like to shake it, reshape it, and lay it flat.
Okay.
And that's how you're going to store them.
Do you ever take the brushes and go like that?
I did that.
Did you see Missy's face? She was like, no.
No, it can loosen up the glue fibers that are in there.
See, and I thought maybe this doesn't let it dry, but do put it like in a shape.
Yeah, let it go overnight. So you wake up and it's dry and it's good.
Because I was doing what you're doing, so I thought it was
right.
dry.
And I was letting it
and
dry.
I wanted to show you guys really quick some different applications of brushes that you can use for foundation. So what I have here is equal amounts of foundation. And I'm going to show you, a lot of people tell me they use their finger. Okay, so this is how you're like applying it with your finger.
Okay.
You're kind of moving it around on there. Then I have the people that like a sponge. But look what happens when you take just a dry sponge.
No, it's not.
It like absorbs the
product. It goes into the sponge, not your face.
It's gone. So a secret to using a sponge, if you really want to use one, you can, but you're going to have to wet it before because it's really porous. So you're going to want to fill up those pores with the water, and then you're able.
Oh, look at the difference.
to use it like
Just
that.
adding a little bit of
What
water.
about, Missy, if you use a sponge and you don't wash it every day, and because there's wetness in it, are you growing bacteria?
Yes.
And then you're putting it back on your skin.
Right. So in between, you can just buy an antibacterial spray for brushes, which I use as a makeup artist in between clients. And so I'll do that. But this is
That's
a
your favorite,
foundation
right?
brush.
That's your favorite method.
Look how I could do this whole mirror in this because it will make your product last a really long time. It goes on smoothly.
See, and I use my finger, and now I'm comparing the two, thinking your
Yeah,
brush
and
looks
you're
a
going to
lot better.
waste a lot of product if you're using your finger or using a sponge. So the biggest investment, you know, for $20, you can have a fantastic foundation brush, and it just gets a flawless finish.
And I
on there.
love Motive's brushes. Like, I love
they're
all of
very
the brushes.
soft.
They are soft, and they hold up.
Right, and you have a whole bunch of different stuff that you can use on here too.
Missy's information right there on your screen and her phone number, 435-940-4341. You can also go to myloveismakeup.com to buy those brushes, and maybe you look at yours and you don't want to clean them, you just want a new one.
Just throw them away.
Absolutely, yeah.
Walk
And
away.
I have a workshop coming up June 16th in Park City. So if you guys want to come out for $15, there's a 3-hour class you can do, summer looks, and I'll be demonstrating with brushes and different techniques.
Good, all that info.
So email me.
She's
On your website
fabulous to
too?
work with.
Yeah.
So good. So good. Well, coming up next, we have found some great tips that we're going to share with you that will help you stay cool this summer while you're out and about.